of years, Christ Church in Newton has had a relationship with Bishop Julio and the Diocese of Panama. And about a year and a half ago, I presented to Julio the question, do you have a project that really needs work on in the Diocese of Panama? And he said, yes, I've got the project for you. There was a church in Aguacate, and the church had really fallen on hard times. The church was chained up, the ceiling had collapsed, and they'd ceased having any kind of services at all. I had known from our parish a family that had lost a son to addictive illness, and I came up with the idea and presented it to Julio of raising the know, as a memorial for Stephen Cagno, this young man.
So I met Father Robert probably 3.5 years ago, and I met him on a retreat, and I had just lost my brother Stephen. We were very close. We were Irish twins, and one night I woke up and he didn't, and there was a lot of pain there. That was the one person I didn't want to lose, and I didn't know what to do with this pain. I didn't have any idea of how I was supposed to transform or transmit this pain. Father Robert called me and he said, I have this crazy idea. Tell me if you think this is crazy. I said, okay. And he said, how would you like to build a church in Panama in memory for your brother? And it was, I felt like I had an answer for this pain.
The major task that we were commissioned with was to raise the money for the materials, because that's the biggest obstacle that they have in the Diocese of Panama. They do, however, encourage and with good humor invite us to participate in the construction process itself. We were involved in the preparation of the walls, the painting, and the sifting of sand and all kinds of projects around the construction of roof and walls for the restored, as they call it, temple or templo. It really became this kind of community center. This is a rural farming area in Panama, and there really was no common place for the community to meet for anything. And so the restored church, the now open church, has become the church not just for Episcopalians in the area, but for the whole town.
My brother was full of life and laughter and happiness and joy. And when we went down there to see the people in the community show that, when Julio did the dedication service and we were all gathered around and we all had our t-shirts on, and I felt him so much. I have not ever felt that close to him before. But it was just such a surreal moment, and every time I think about it, I get this feeling in my soul and in my heart that, he was able to help all these people, and his spirit is down there, and I would like to go back with my family, my brother and my mom, and show them and help them to experience the same thing in a different light.